right away a big weight on my shoulders. I knew that I had to do the research necessary to be able to play him, and to also train. You know, if you're going to be the fastest man on the planet, there's some work you got to do. But yeah, I mean, you know, researching him and learning about him, what attracted me most to want to play him was, even more so than the athlete he was, the fastest man on the planet, this superhuman sort of individual, was the man he was, the father he was, the husband he was, the humanitarian he was. A lot of people don't know that side of Jesse, and you know, I felt a big responsibility to make sure that I gave him a level of humanity. So in my research, that's what I found, and yeah, a lot of things made me mad, upset about that time, and not only America in the middle of the Great Depression, but also in Germany. You know, I read a lot of things in my research and discovered a lot of things that, you know, made me frustrated. You know, it was frustration because I didn't know it, frustration because, you know, Jesse had to go through it, and so many other, you know, people back in those days. So, you know, for me, it was about separating my own personal feelings and sort of just being able to sacrifice for the story.
Now, Jesse Owens is one of America's most beloved figures. Playing Jesse Owens in a feature film, does that come with a certain level of pressure?
Of course, of course.
How do you handle that pressure?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, you can't look at it as, I mean, it's one thing to lead a film. You know, it's one thing to be, you know, #1 on the call sheet and know you have a certain workload every day. It's another thing to lead a film about a guy like Jesse Owens. It's a whole nother thing. So, you know, I obviously felt that pressure right away, but a lot of it, you know, has been relieved from hanging out with his lovely daughters, you know, who taught me so much about the human being that he was. You know, really gave me the confidence, you know, I needed to step into this role and to be able to carry his legacy.
A lot of times you hear actors talk about, you know, committing themselves to film and it being kind of life-changing, that you evolve and you grow in different ways. How have you changed or evolved or grown having played this role?
Well, I got much faster. Let's start there. You know, for me, Jesse has been so inspiring to me. As soon as I read this script, you know, there was so much that I learned about him. And really, I was just inspired pretty much from the beginning, from his life story. And, you know, I really